A boy was walking home from school. He takes a shortcut down an alleyway. Eventually, he sees a couple men. They turn to him and say, "Hey, kid, come over here." The boy says, "No, I have to get home." The men say, "Come on, it's just a little fun." They back the boy into a corner, and then they pull out some bats ready to strike, and then everything goes black. A boy, Jeremy, he wakes up, gets some cereal, and rides the bus to school. When he gets into school, he hears kids chattering, talking, but only about one thing: this myth, this legend, Reinhardt. At first, he brushes it off his shoulder, thinking it's just an old wives' tale. But during the day, farther and farther it goes along, he starts to believe. Near the end of school, some bullies scare him, saying, "Reinhardt's coming for you." But he knows the bullies are there just to mess around. The bullies follow Jeremy after school. Jeremy picks up a pace and runs down this shortcut down an alleyway. Eventually he loses the bullies. And eventually Jeremy finds these men. They go up to him and say, "Hey, kid, come over here." And Jeremy says, "No, I have to get home." The men say, "Come on, it's just a little fun." And then the men start backing Jeremy into the corner, bringing out their bats ready to strike. And then here comes a man in the shadows. He comes. It's Reinhardt himself. And he says,
"I am the hammer of justice."
The men are ready to strike with their bats. Mid-air, Reinhardt throws the men back. Reinhardt goes to Jeremy. Jeremy, very scared, almost crapping his pants. Reinhardt then, putting him on his shoulder, going to the men, wanting them to leave with no dirty business. The men come after Reinhardt. They swing, they whack. Reinhardt pushes them aside and says,
"Respect your elders."
And then eventually their group leader comes up and says, "Come on, Reinhardt, you little old wank stain. Come at me." And Reinhardt, knocking him aside, he puts Jeremy on the ground and says, "You were lucky I'm here." Jeremy says, "You're not nearly as bad as I thought." And then Reinhardt says, "Don't worry, I was leaving you for last."
Hammer down!